Hi, this is Jamie at the GPS store, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Furuno TZT2. They just came in today. Just grabbed them off the UPS truck. They come in two different sizes, a 12 and a 15-inch model. Both include an internal GPS antenna and internal fish finder with res boost. Because the TZ Touch is part of the NavNet family, you also have a variety of other options, including radar, chirp sounder, satellite weather, and other components that you can add to your system. First, we're going to take a look at the chart screen. And our demonstration is going to show us here in Miami. It is a pinch to zoom touch screen, so you can use your fingers to either push out to zoom in or pull in to zoom out. You do have the zoom in slider on the right hand side, so you have two buttons if you want to touch to zoom in or zoom out, or if you want to go a long distance, you can slide up and down to get in and out. As you can see, it's got a fast redraw, and there's a variety of other options available on the screen depending on where you touch and swipe. So if you touch in the middle of the screen, you'll have your ability to add waypoints or create a route or get tide info. If you touch outside, you'll see that the window will then go away. If we swipe from the bottom up, we're going to get our chart options. So right here you see multiple different chart options. If we touch outside of that, it'll reduce that. If you swipe from the right, you'll get a small menu of different settings and options. Again, touch outside, it goes away. Now if you swipe from the left, you'll see navigation data. You'll see your course over ground, your speed over ground, and it'll also show you the depth there. You have the tide information, so you can see if it's a incoming or outgoing tide. You can also change the tab that you see there, so you can have your route information, or you can see the radar controls there to control your gain if you have the radar overlay. Simply touch that back arrow to go back to there. Now we're back at the chart screen. Hit the home button, and the home will take us back to the main tiles. If you want to see the radar, we'll hit the radar display. And there's your radar. Again, to get menu options, you can just tap right there, and you'll see all your radar adjusts right in here. Tap outside, that goes away. Let's take a quick jump to the fish finder, so we'll go through that way. Now you can see we're on our fish finder display. Again, tapping the screen. Here are your settings and your menu options. Now if you hold it, you can move it. So if you don't like where it is, you can move that box around. Tap outside, it goes away. Swipe from the right, and you have your menu options. Touch out here. And again, swipe from this left hand side, and you have your navigation data right there as well. If we hit the home button, go right back to our main tiles, you can swipe all the way to the right and you see your different combination setups. You can choose a combination setup there, or you can add one. And then you drag into the box what you want. So we're going to get a big radar, a small navigation screen, and the fish finder. Now if you don't like the options that are here, you can simply take what you want. That's the radar, and we're going to put the radar on the bottom right, and now we're going to move our fish finder to the full side of the left and leave our navigation as it is. You do have the option to add camera, your gauges, your satellite weather if you have it connected as well. Once you're finished, hit that check box, and it'll show you the combination you just set up. We're going to go back to the home, and as you can see here, those combinations are smaller buttons. If you want to resize them, again, hold it down, and you'll see 4 arrows pointing in different directions. Go ahead and hit that. Now you've got a large screen, and if you hold it, once you have that white border around it, you can slide it and drop it in where you want in the menu. So tap outside, it saves everything back the way it was. If we want to go back, just hold it down again and hit the arrows pointing inward, and you now have the smaller buttons. So we'll move it down there. Now if you simply want to get rid of that combination you set up, just hit the X, and it goes away, and you see an open slot for you to create a new one. Now we're looking at the weather display. Our satellite weather isn't connected here, but we can at least show you the options that you have. At the bottom you'll see a rule. It'll say today, the date, and then the time of day that it is to tell you where the weather is. Now what you can do is you can take that tape, put your finger on it, and you can advance or go behind to see the weather conditions, what they were or what they're expected to be, or you line up the two yellow lines back to real time. If you swipe up from the bottom, you'll have your different options here to turn things on and off. So you can swipe up from the bottom to bring up the menu, touch outside of it to make it go away. Now on this home screen, you'll see a man overboard button. You'll also see the settings, which will go into the detailed settings of the Furuno TZT2. You can hit the back button to back out of that menu. It goes back to the navigation chart. We're going to hit home. If you want tied information, you have tied information. The list is going to list your points, your routes, any of the information that you have on there, ARPA targets, AIS targets. Again, the back button brings you back to the navigation chart. Hit home. Your chart catalog is going to be listed here, which is going to be all your loaded charts. Close that window out, back to the navigation chart, and we'll hit home. That's a quick look at the Furuno TZT2 unit. Again, we have them in stock. It just arrived today. If you have more questions or need additional information, please feel free to contact us at 1-800-477-2611 or 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on our website at www.thegpsstore.com. Thanks for watching.